Hello everyone, and welcome back to EchPlays. I'm Esh. Welcome back to the Sky Factory. Today, we are going to be doing yet more stuff that we said... Wait, no, we aren't doing more stuff that we said we were going to do. That would be nuts, okay? Now we're continuing to do stuff that we didn't realize we needed to do before. This is the worst intro. This is the worst intro, and I apologize. Today we're making a squid farm to start because we're at a point last episode where we needed to upgrade our mob spawner with some grinders so that we could get some zombie heads for Z-Logic controllers for a frickin' farming block to auto farm trees. That's the basic gist of what we're trying to do. Today, I was like, you know what? If I'm going to upgrade the mob farm, I'm going to do it right. The one thing that I really wanted in the mob farm was the ability to see inside without actually affecting spawn, because obviously you can put glass on, but it's going to make light come in and their spawn area is going to be ruined because it's going to light the area up during the day. Well, dark glass, I don't believe lets light in, and to make dark glass we need black ink, and in order to get black ink we need squids, and in order to get squids we're going to have to create some sort of farming system, which is what we're going to do today. The one thing that I have noted while we're over here is that underneath this, right, there are a bunch of squids. And also this really annoying noise is also a thing. Look at this fucking guy. What a brave soul he is. What a dead soul he is. Alright, so what I want to do first is try my best to use some old... you know what? That actually kind of made the noise go away by breaking that block somehow. What I want to do is fill this in a little bit and get rid of the source blocks that I have beneath it. And if at all possible later, I want to just get rid of this whole thing, this whole drooping thing that I have over there. But for now, we're going to use some cobblestone to do so. So I have some glass that I've chiseled into this interesting looking clear glass. And then I have a advanced item collector that I built beforehand, and some stone bricks that we can probably chisel if we need to. And we're going to make an auto squid farm. It's going to be pretty cool. You can do it. You can do this build in vanilla if you don't want to use the advanced item collector. You can just use a few hoppers, and that'll work. So this thing is actually a death trap. I've never died in here, but I've been super close to dying in here before, quite a few times. Because this thing just drags you down to the pit of hell. These squids, they can manage it, but I only have one tentacle. They have 8 tentacles, so. But yeah, we have some buckets here. Maybe we can get rid of it. Let's see. I can just continually do this if I really want to, and just turn them into bottles of water. Which I still don't really have a use for. So if I just... Oh, no. You don't want to go too deep in that thing. Look at this. Like, this is squid heaven over here. If we could just set up our system over here, we're going to have plenty of squid spawning, and that's for sure. Please, sir, just take your medicine. They just don't get it. Squids just don't understand. You know? Alright, so we got this. This is probably something I should do off camera if I'm being honest, but the noise while waiting to start this session was just too much for me. Alright, so we need like this one. We need some... In general, the making of this thing is easily just as annoying as it is to dismantle it now. I assure you guys. Alright, so it just keeps... The problem is it's going to keep creating source blocks, I think. We could just block this whole thing. Oh, no. That was one of my barrels. My buckets. I just threw it to the bottom. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. You know what? This is probably what I should have done to begin with, eh? I don't know why I didn't think of it. Just fucking destroy the source blocks. Like so. I mean, use our old... obsidian pick Is this a tinkerer's pick? Actually additions, no. So we can't actually upgrade this thing, because it's pretty slow, all things considered. Like, it has a ton of durability because it's obsidian, I suppose, but it does... Oh, look at that. You can sort of see where we've tried to fit in some source blocks down there to actually fill this thing in. Oh, there they go. I think we've accomplished our goal here by the looks of it. Sorry, man. Oh, look at them. Oh, no. Oh, they're going. They're trying to keep up with the water level. They're in for a real rude awakening down there at the bottom. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye forever. Look how much stuff's down there. Oh, they're not dying yet. Maybe they'll be alright. Maybe they'll be okay. How are they still actually... It's so weird that they're still alive, to be honest. It's okay, though. We'll just destroy this little block. Okay, there they go. Never mind. Their demise is imminent. Okay, so first things first. We've established what the name of this episode is going to be. Some sort of Squid murder reference. No problem. Mission accomplished there. Okay, so we're finished that off, so we have a nice starting place. And then we want to make sure it sort of centers here. So we're going to have... I want to have 4 different things that are the same. So we're going to have one here, and one here, and then one here, and one here. So... let's go ahead and make this dream a reality. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it. First of all, I do actually need some water sources. And unfortunately, we did, in fact, lose some bucket. I'm going to get 4 buckets. I'm going to make 3 more buckets so we have 4 buckets. I'm going to fill them all up to the brim with that good earth juice known as water. And then we'll be ready to accomplish our goal for the day. So first things first. How many do we need? Who knows? I don't know math. Let's just do this. All right, we've got the buckets. Boom. Put this iron back up. Feels good. Fill this up with some wash ray. I am actually going to empty it out of there. Now, didn't we make a sink? We did make a sink. Beautiful. Alright. We've got the water. And we have the power. All we need now is to do it. Okay? So we're going to start with the cobble framework. And then we're going to replace the cobble with the materials we're actually going to use. Because I don't want to obviously put the glass down until I know for sure where it's going to go. So, the way this works is, and usually this is how it works anyway, we're going to need some half slabs. So let's make a few of those. Let's make 1 set of half slabs. Because you want the half slabs to be at the bottom of the tank. So I guess what we'll do here is let's see what kind of designs this brick has. Because we want something neat, you know? We want something cool at the bottom, if at all possible. You know, I kind of like this. Because it's sort of like self-sufficient, I actually kind of think we might go with this one because it is actually spaxified, which is tough to find in the chisel pack. So what we can do is now maybe turn these into slabs. Does this work? No, it doesn't seem to. What if I chisel this? Can I chisel half slabs? No. Okay, well that's fine. In that case, this brick is fine. So what we're going to do here is we are going to put down a framework here. Sure, why not use this stuff that we just made? We'll put down a nice framework of stuff. We'll make some more of it. So, you know what? Let's turn all of it in there, and then we can turn whatever's left over back into whatever, you know, back into the default. Okay, so we'll leave this middle bit empty. And we will make 2 areas. Now, do I want to... you know what? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to share the middle part. So like that. And then we do the same thing over here. Okay. So we've got we've marked our territory, if you will. And now, what you want to do is put this here and here. Actually, I think it needs to be on the bottom half of the block space. So what we can do is fill this middle bit in like so. Is this true? Is this factual? I think it's right, yeah. And then you put this on top like that. Now what you want to do is put glass, in theory, like this around on the 4 open sides. And I think what we'll do is we'll make it this high. And then the top block up here is going to be water. So knowing that we have sort of established this, let's go ahead and replace those blocks. We're going to need more glass chisels because we're going to need more than this. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we've sort of established our game plan. And we can sort of officially replace these blocks with glass blocks. Because again, I want to watch the squids die. You know? That's what gets me going. Watching the life leave a living being of any type really gets me worked up. So, we're going to do it until we can't do it no more. Unfortunately, as you can see, we have run into a shortage of glass already. 16 is not going to do it, right? Like, we need 12 for 1 by itself, so. Place this block. For God's sakes. Well, we did 2. We did 2 fully. So we need like 18 more. If my math is right, there's a good chance, there's probably like a 67% chance that I am wrong. Again, that could be wrong though, because I don't know how math. So yeah, let's put the remaining glass down, and then we can sort of calculate just exactly how many we need. Go make some more sand. Cook that bitch. I'm sorry, sand. I didn't mean it. Cook it into the glass that we so desperately yearn for. So 1, 2, and then 9. So, you know, whatever that is, 11 or some shit. Let's go. Now, I did crush some up in the hammerer. I don't know if it's sort of sieved by now, but we can see if it's in here. Oh, it is in here. Nice. Okay, let's... I was also cooking some, so we have a little bit. 9. We probably need more than that. And in fact, why not invest in the future? Just think about the children of today and do the opposite of what we do, you know? Don't defund schools. Fund them. And then make that into Minecraft and glass. What the fuck am I saying? Who knows? We can go ahead and chisel this. Chisel this bish while we wait. Because we don't want no scrub glass. A scrub is a glass that can't get no love from me. Let's make this dream a reality. Huh. It's looking good over here. This is a very lovely instrument of death, I have to say. I think we can all agree on that as well. I think we can all agree. Okay, we need 2 more. My prediction was correct, actually. Fantastic. Okay, what about you, sir? While I'm here, you've pooped out so many different variations of eggs that you've left no room for your wood, which is the only reason you exist to me in this world. And I want you to watch this as it happens so that you may learn your lesson. I'm going to throw your children into outer space. Look, I'm not even doing it in a slow, methodical manner. I'm just doing it all because I have better things to do than kill your children. Now, maybe you'll learn your lesson and put some fucking wood out. This is the only reason you're existing to me, Z's. Okay? Thank you. Let's go eat this last slice of cake. We needed something. An egg. We need to put up the stuff. That's what we needed to do. So manure goes here. Squid legs go here. Feels really good. Feathers in my box. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We have also got some ink sacs. 17. We had 22 ink sacs. Who knew? That's not enough, though. We need one for every recipe of our dark glass. And we want to invest in the future of our children. And by children, I mean ink sacs in Minecraft. I didn't get the glass. I didn't get the glass! Oh, okay. It's fine. Calm down. We got this. Alright. 16 is way too many. But we're going to get them. We're going to get them. Okay, so we'll just make 2 of these. For now. And so forth. Now, I do have some beautification plans for this. But for now, let's just get them functioning, right? Let's just get these things functioning. In theory, maybe a hopper system would be better, because at this point, this item collector is going to suck up so much stuff. But you know what? I think we can manage it. I think because it's an advanced one and we can set the parameters of suckage, the suckage parameters, if you will, I think we'll be fine. So now, what kind of... I think it has to be more beautiful. I think it has to be more beautiful, guys. What about some factory blocks? What about some factory blocks? It has more looks that all are sort of match the texture pack. Let's go take a brief gander. If you're going to make an instrument of death, you might as well make it look really good so that, you know, it sort of takes the edge off, you know, as you watch the life leave the beautiful eyes of the octopi. You can feel rest assured, you know. Oh shit, we have some glass over here too. We have one glass. Never mind. It really wasn't a lot of glass. I am gonna put a stack in there. Actually, it was like 30 or something. I don't know. Math, come on. I don't know number. I think we had a full stack and had some change in there or something. So we probably didn't need to cook all that sand, but at this point, you know what? It's fine. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's watch the world burn by wasting all of this. Alright, now, what was I saying? I don't have to know. What was I doing over here? For God's sakes. Oh, factory blocks. Okay, where do I have my extras? Do I have any extras, actually? Yes. I have 46. That's perfect. It's not too much, not too few. What kind of options do we have? What fits the aesthetic we're going for a squid murder machine? I like the blue in this ice, ice, ice look. I think we might go for that, actually. There's also this one that looks pretty good. Blue wire frame. But the name is not speaking to me. The name isn't really speaking to me right now. I think I'm going to go with this for now. And we'll see what it looks like. Because it does look different when you connect them. They have like connected textures. So we'll see what happens when we put it on there. And in fact, if we do this, then we're probably going to change what's beneath it. So it sort of caps off a ring on the bottom and a ring on the top or something. In fact, that might be a good test if we take these out. This is a Sky Factory series that has always been intended, is that half the time you're going to watch me test aesthetics. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm glad you found me on the internet. And if it's not what you're looking for, well, fucking Direwolf 20 called and he said he wants his viewer back, bitch. Get fucked on. Anyway, sorry about that aggression there, that microaggression. I really apologize. Now, this glass looks special, but it actually does break and shatter indefinitely when you break it with a pickaxe. So, oh, god damn it. I messed up there. As you can see, it looks pretty dope over here. Like, it's sort of technological, but it's also thematically correct with the blueness. Aquatic and shit. Looks great, actually. I'm really loving it. I mean, this isn't quite symmetrical, but it's close enough. The only problem I think we're going to have here is we might run out. We might even run out. And you. And you. Yeah, we've done it. We have 20 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that accurate? This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 and 13. So 26. We need more. How the hell do we make factory blocks again? Cook stone and iron. No problem. Let's just put what we have up, and then we'll go back and make a few more. We also want to be able to access the top up here. I mean, probably will never need to come back to this, but if we do, you know, we want all of these systems we're building to be able to be maintained, like in a maintenance sort of capacity. Let's go ahead and put the water in these bad boys. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. So we've done that. I mean, hatches up here would be cool too, actually. So we might make some hatches. For now, we're going to just light the tops up so they don't spawn bad guys up here. And then we're going to go and get some more factory blocks made and maybe make some hatches while we're over there. Man, what a fucking adventure this is. I think this is working. I think this will work. We might have to move the water source block up one. Why don't we just... You know what? No. We'll go get it. We'll get the chest we're going to use as well. I was going to say, why don't we just have the item advanced... Why don't we just put the item thing down? See what happens while we're gone, but we don't have a chest for it. So, let's get these. We're going to get 2 chests. I'm going to grab this because I know I have a drawer for it over here somewhere. Now we needed factory blocks, so we need some of this cooked stone. Why don't we start with 8 of these? And then we needed the same amount. Oh, we already have some. You want to make sure you're making the right thing, because if you reverse these patterns and you have like the stone in the corners, it turns it into a different chisel block. Equally useful, but not what we're looking for in this circumstance. Beautiful. Okay, back to work. Let's chisel a few. Actually, let's count how many we need over here. Crap, we didn't make the hatches. Maybe the hatches will mess this up, actually. You know what? We're not going to make hatches. I'm just going to move the source block up one. And I think as long as you're below level 63, the squids will spawn regardless. So I think we're fine in terms of logistics of this actually working once we have it built. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the source block up one, because not only does it give more space for the squid to spawn, it also looks better from the outside, I think. Alright, so let's chisel, what is that, 13 more of these bad boys into the blocks we want. like so. It should also be noted that the noise, the sound effect that putting factory blocks down makes is actually audio sensuality in effect form, because I am fully erect when I hear that. It's just nice. It's just nice and satisfying, cathartic to hear. Nice audio feedback. Okay, so we've got it all set up. In theory, this should be a functioning squid farm in the very basic sense of it. So what we want now is to hook up the collection part of this thing. So, let's see. We can put it... I want to kind of centralize it, so maybe I'll put it here. And now we can sort of click on this and figure out which of these is right. So this is our Z-axis. So... like 4 should be fine, I think. So that's 4 in either way along the Z-axis. I think it's probably too much even, so maybe like 2. And then the Y-axis is... this is X. Okay. The Y-axis up and down. Y-axis is 5 is fine, because we want to go up, so that's probably enough. So the X-axis is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. But to be safe, because I'm not sure how it calculates the middle block, we're going to pump it up to 6. And I think that'll work. Also, this side's longer, so let's even go up one more. Let's go 8. Let's go all the way up to 8. I feel like this is a functioning system we've built, but we'll have to let it run for a little while and double check. It's terrifying, actually. I think we might need to disassemble this a little bit sooner than I want to because of the spawning problems we might have, because as you know, chunks have spawn limits. I don't think it'll be a huge effect on this, but it's definitely an issue we want to nip in the bud, if you will, before it grows into a bigger issue. Also, we don't really need a death hole. I mean, let's be honest, we do not really need a death hole. There's enough things that we can die from. The whole world really is a death hole. We don't need to add to it, you know. So that said, this has been a great episode. I feel like this has been a really productive one. We've sort of built something that didn't exist before. It looks great in my opinion, from an aesthetic standpoint, and in theory it should work. If it doesn't work, we'll fix it next time on Sky Factory. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Esh again. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button for alerts and so forth. And if you want to help the channel grow, the best way to do that is, as always, tell your friends about EchPlays. And I'll see you guys next time on the Sky Factory.